Yo Kacho. Let's show off what I've been building since the last episode. So got a small little transition room here with some cobwebs and magma blocks and iron bar shroom lights as the top. Thought it looked pretty cool. Here we have a spawner that can't move these or anything like that, so I thought it was kind of cool to just cover it up with some glass and fix these walls up. Same kind of pattern and everything like that as they spawn with. Got two areas here for a future expansion. Here we have the 12th totem room. So this is just a small little representation of the front entrance of the base. Got the ore room and the sugarcane window there. Hopefully we don't have to make a 13th totem room. And this will be the last one. And here we have the cactus farm. So we have 4 cactuses here. Very small farm. For a single player world, I don't really believe that you need that much cactus. Don't have a smelter or anything like that. Just have to take these cactuses over to the kelp farm to smelt that. Didn't really want to lug a bunch of kelp over here and kind of like have to worry about refueling that. And I didn't want to build a little mini bamboo farm either, just to power a smelting setup for this either, for green dye. There's not a lot of space here. Like right over here is the archives. Right here is like one of the transition rooms or whatever. So don't really have the space for that. If we hit this button here, we can watch the harvest. Not sure if the cactus will ever land on top of the cactus. Well, there it triggered again. So I'll show you how it automatically triggers. And this is an on and off switch, so I'll show you if we turn it off. The pistons just extend for indefinitely so that no more cactus can grow. So if we come in here, down here you can see the minecart is making its return. So it'll just sweep under this and then head up here and deliver it into this hopper, which goes into this barrel, which goes into another hopper and feeds into the chest here. So, and then when this double chest of cactus or gets filled up with cactus, it will shut off the base here with this redstone line, or shut off the build, not the base. If we come up here, we can kind of see the piston setup here. So this will trigger the top pistons first, and then it will trigger these bottom pistons afterwards. And the automatic sensor here is just a daylight sensor. So it uses a signal strength here. So when it gets a signal strength to 7, it will trigger this repeater, which will go into this AND gate. And so when the signal strength is 7, but not 8, which means it's only at a certain time of day that will happen, twice a day, it will trigger and light up this redstone dust, which this observer will sense, and the observer will send a pulse into this AND gate, which I'll explain in a second, which then goes all the way into this humbo jumbo. Here it kind of represents by the button here, so that'll trigger it, and then you'll see the minecart will come up here in a second, and it'll unload everything. So the reason that I have this second AND gate here is because the observer will trigger when the redstone dust lights up, and then also when it turns off. So this T flip-flop here will just trigger this AND gate here, so that it will only power all of this once per cycle instead of twice, just so that it doesn't just like double harvest. So it kind of looks nicer when you're like inside of the build and everything like that. So yeah, just a little bit of redstone there, and then this line here goes down to trigger the minecart to go whenever this whole thing triggers here. So yeah, pretty simple build and everything like that. Took a lot more space than I thought it would. So the other thing that I worked on, if we come over here into the maintenance route hallways, and we get to the potion brewer. I used to have it so the potion brewer, the entrance was here, and you'd have to swim up like a little water stream and then down into the hallway, like right outside of the build. But every other redstone build has a piston door, so I kind of wanted to put one of those in here, and so just put one here. As you can see, so you used to have to swim up this little stream here to get into the maintenance room, but I've changed that now. And the reason I like it quite a lot is because all of these buttons here, trigger each of the ingredients that you need. But I had a little space in here because of the I built this off of Shulkercraft's idea, so there was like a little empty space here. But now I put a button here that will open the maintenance door. So that's kind of like I think that's kind of fun. Alright, so that's about all that I have done this episode. I'm going to show you now what I'm going to be building next. Alright, so let's head out of this whole thing here. Go down here. Open the door. So I've wanted to build an elevator here that goes from this room over here, and then so you can see there's part of the base here that been like kind of like excavating just to kind of see like where everything is. And if you fall all the way down here like this, you get to the item sorter. So I kind of want to build an elevator that can go up and down, so you can connect these two parts of the base. So that's what I'm going to be doing for next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.